Whenever you see a black and white historical photo, you know that there's a story behind that scene, that the people involved in it are part of laying a foundation, transforming what was into what is. Today on our program, we are celebrating the concepts of history and longevity by bringing you to one of America's great golf hotbeds, the Gaylord Golf Mecca. Coming up in the moments ahead, we have a lot of golf to showcase, and I can't wait to take you on the tour of this great place and its history, longevity, and place in the game. It's Gaylord, Michigan. Hey, the Gaylord Barber Shop from the 1900s. And now that I think about it, that might be the last time I actually needed a haircut. We'll talk about that and more straight ahead.
Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television, shining the spotlight on the best places to play, stay, and celebrate the greatest game on earth. Stay connected to Michigan Golf Live 24/7 on Facebook, X, Instagram, and our YouTube channel. And subscribe for free to our weekly FORE Golfers Network podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are found.
Hello, friends, and welcome into the program. Bill Hobson here, and we have a bit of a celebration for you today. In our world, we've been at this for about a quarter century. But when you compare that to our featured destination, we're just little kids. Because today we are shining the spotlight on the Gaylord Golf Mecca, located in northern Michigan's golf hotbed, where a number of the courses we're profiling have been around for over a century, or maybe a half a century. It's this collection of history, longevity, and quality that you're going to love in the moments ahead. And we're not going to waste any more time because we have a lot of golf to show you. So the first place we will stop is a beautiful little course about 20 minutes north of Gaylord, known as the friendliest club in the north. Let's start things off at Indian River Golf Club. Let me say at the outset that I am not insinuating that Corey Kroll has been at Indian River for its entire century of existence. But what a cool milestone that you celebrated recently, and now the next century begins at this great club.
That's correct. This is our 101st year. We celebrated 100 years last year, and actually this area right here was the original 9-hole course that we can see right behind us. And we've been playing golf on the same exact ground for over 100 years now, so it's really very cool.
Well, here we are, Indian River. It's exit 310 off of I-75.
Correct.
And you're known as the friendliest club in the north.
That's right. Everybody loves the golf course. We've got tees for everybody, and everybody enjoys playing it, so it's a super friendly course, and we've got a great staff. You can see the clubhouse there behind us, and a great dining room and deck, so it's just a great place to come spend a day.
Here we are in northern Michigan, where the golf season is relatively compressed, so we all want to play when we can. And the conditions that you have here at Indian River are so good. I don't know how you dial it in so quickly.
Well, it is amazing. We've got a really good superintendent that's doing a great job, and everything is just really pristine right now.
What does it mean to you to be a part of a course with such history to it?
One of our longtime members actually wrote a book last year, the first 100 years. So he really dug deep and got some incredible pictures, found some incredible facts, and it was really very cool. And like I said, I really like the fact a lot of places they're celebrating their 100th year, they might have moved from the city or out or whatever. We're on the exact same land that we played in over 100 years ago. So that's very cool. Yeah.
There are members here at Indian River, but everybody watching us can come and play here.
That's right.
Let's make sure everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, we do have members. And so it's a member-owned course, but it's totally open to the public anytime.
And here's this unique coalition of competitors known as the Gaylord Golf Mecca, where everybody kind of takes care of each other.
Yeah, we do. You know, we're all friends. That's really one of the coolest parts. All the operators are friends, and so nobody's trying to, out-compete each other. We're just we feel like, a rising tide lifts all boats, right? So we're trying to bring more people up here, enjoy the north. I mean, it's just if people haven't been here, they got to come. There's just so many good golf courses, so many good experiences, and it's all tightly bound. I mean, we're one of the farthest away, and we're only 25 minutes from downtown Gaylord.
As we celebrate the history and the legacy of the Mecca, we know that Otsego Resort plays a big role in all of that with its history. So take us back to what this used to be.
Right. So in the 1930s, The resort was located here as a ski-only place, and for decades there was not really a conversation about installing a golf course until it became evident that in the late 50s they wanted to have a year-round resort attraction. So at the untimely passing of Don McLeod in '54, it was just a couple years later that the Gornicks and Murphys and some others brought in William Diddle, and he designed the Classic, and it was this, I believe, the second in the Golf Mecca to open in 1957 after the Gaylord Country Club.
Okay, we've learned some of the history of Otsego Resort and how it fits into this Gaylord Golf Mecca landscape. And now we come to the golf itself here at Otsego, and Cam knows the Tribute, its premier course, better than anybody. And I'd like to have you jump us right out to this majestic third hole, because this has to be the postcard hole.
It is. So it's everyone's favorite. Hole 3 is a severe downhill par 4. From all the tees that we offer, you can see at least 20 miles depending on the cloud cover, sometimes up to like 40. And then once you finish with 3, you go
higher
up a giant mountain to get to 4T. And from the tee box again, the view is awesome, and it is even better from the middle of the fairway.
Let me ask you a little strategy question about 4. It's a split fairway. For people who've not played here before, which one?
It's technically a 3-shot hole for most people. If you are going to try to go for it in 2, you have to go up the left side. There is a gully on the right, let's say from the white tees at about 250. And then if you do go up the left side, you can hit it as far as you want. You'll never run out of fairway.
You and I are standing here on the finishing hole on 18. What a great send-off for golfers to remind them of the beauty and how this course is carved in and out of the valleys. I mean, this is a spectacular tee shot.
Yes, this is awesome, especially from up here.
Is there any better place in America than northern Michigan in golf season?
Not a chance, no way. Our summers are awesome. You can tee off at 6:30 in the morning because it gets daylight so early, and then you can play until, middle of June. You can still see your ball almost close to 10 o'clock, so it is awesome.
We are having a great time celebrating the history and longevity of the courses throughout the Gaylord Golf Mecca. And you cannot tell that story without stopping at Mishaway Pines, one of the favorite courses of guests for over a half a century, and a course beloved by the local community. There are not a lot of people who can speak with more authority on the benefits of the Gaylord Golf Mecca for the golfer than Judy Mason. What is it about this coming together of what's supposed to be competitors to be on the same team?
Yeah, it's a great question. We're so proud in the Gaylord area and in the Gaylord Golf Mecca. We have these golf courses that, yes, we're all on our own, trying to get by and do the best we can. But we come together each year and we work together to market the golf courses and the lodging properties, to market the area in general, and to market golf packages for guests for all around Michigan and all around the world to come here and enjoy the great variety that we have and that we offer in Gaylord.
When you start to see these airplanes from the Southwest full every day, direct daily flights into Traverse City, and these people are coming over here and discovering, well, kind of like heaven on earth here in northern Michigan, I would have to think that's one of the things the Mecca is really excited about, is seeing new folks come in.
We've reached out further over the last few years across different areas of the United States. We do see people from all over the world now coming to the Gaylord Golf Mecca. But we definitely took a more aggressive approach just a few years back. And between that and the air service that now, comes close by, we have people coming here from the warm, the hot climates to spend the summer, to live here for the entire summer, or just to come visit for a week or two and get away from the heat, or just to come up to Gaylord because there's such a great variety here.
There's good golf everywhere you turn, including here at Mishaway.
Yes, we're happy about that, yes.
And as we celebrate the longevity and history of the courses in the Gaylord Golf Mecca, I know that one of the things that makes your golf getaway so special is a unique food experience. That's why I'm super excited to introduce to you a place that dates back to the 1950s, when in its original form it was a German-themed Bavarian restaurant. Now, family-owned and operated, Benethum's is the hot spot in Gaylord. And as you take a look at this table full of food, these entrees and these desserts, it's absolutely incredible. Keep in mind a philosophy that they have, that Benetham's is not a food business serving people, but it's a people business that serves food. When you keep that in mind and you come in here to eat, it'll be part of that memory-making experience in the Gaylord Golf Mecca. We've got more golf straight ahead after we finish up dinner at Benetham's. Stick around. Welcome back into the show as we continue touring the Gaylord Golf Mecca, the northern Michigan hotbed of incredible golf pretty much everywhere you turn. And as we tell the story of history and longevity throughout the Mecca, we've got to tell the story of Garland Lodge and Golf Resort, nearly 3/4 of a century of excellence, both on and off the course. This is home for you.
Absolutely.
What's special about home?
Everything. 4 great golf courses, the location, being a part of the Gaylord Golf Mecca, and the longevity that we have been with that group. But being able to escape from wherever you may be, coming up into the wilderness in northern Michigan, be able to play the great golf courses that we have.
This lodge is so cool, and you have a membership base, but obviously you are inviting everybody watching us to come and play. And Garland has had a resurgence, I think, in popularity in the last half dozen years.
Even before COVID, obviously COVID did a lot for the game of golf, but northern Michigan golf is as good as it gets, and we're lucky to be here.
Can you take us on a little bit of a comparison, contrast between the 4 courses? I know they each have their own personality.
They do. Fountains, which is our premier course, it features bent grass from tee to green, has extremely undulating greens, which makes that a challenge. Monarch, which is the course we're standing on right now, this is number 17. Monarch has wider fairways, bigger green complexes, and it's probably our most challenging course when you put the whole scope together. Swampfire scares people a little bit because there's water on 16 of the 18 holes, as you know, but it doesn't always come into play. We just like to use that statistic. And then Reflections, while it might be our shortest course, is a little bit tighter, and it still brings its challenges in as well.
There's a little bit of something for everybody. If you like distance, you've got a course for distance. If you want to get out there and test the precision of your game, you've got that, right?
Absolutely.
And if you want to see if the golf ball actually floats, you can go play Swampfire.
That's right, that's right.
Let's talk about this gathering of courses here in northern Michigan, this Gaylord Golf Mecca. Yeah. Why be a part of it, and what's the benefit of it to the consumer?
Garland's been a part of the Mecca for a long time. While we might be competitors with the other courses in the long haul, it's always great to pool ideas, pull everybody together, and get everybody to come up here where they can experience and go from Garland to Gaylord Golf Club or Black Lake or whatever it may be, and take advantage of the packages and the specials that we put together for them.
From the beauty of the 4 championship golf courses at Garland, we head over to the other side of the Gaylord Golf Mecca and introduce you to an 18-hole championship course that is cut right through the northern Michigan forest called Lakes of the North. This scenic beauty stretches out to over 7,000 yards if you're the kind of golfer who likes to play from the tips, but of course you don't have to go back that far. And combining well-manicured fairways, pristine tee boxes, immaculate greens, Lakes of the North Golf Course will challenge every club in your bag. And since we are celebrating longevity throughout the Gaylord Golf Mecca, we should note that Lakes of the North dates back to 1968 with a little addition in the late 1980s. And there is both a links and northern Michigan feel to the Lakes of the North experience. When we talk about the Gaylord Golf Mecca and we celebrate its heritage and its history, part of that story has to wrap around courses that have celebrated their centennial, 100 years of golf here at the Gaylord Golf Club. And JT Aud, when you think about that vast span of history, what comes to mind?
It's amazing. The 100 years as a club, I mean, I'm so excited to be here for it. And also, at this spot, we get people that come in all the time and go, hey, you've been here 100 years. No, we've been here 49. We were downtown for 51.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yes, we were downtown Gaylord. If anybody's familiar with the elk viewing or the Elks Lodge, when we moved out here, that was our clubhouse. So we had 9 holes downtown, and in 1975, we opened up out here. So next year, we're going to celebrate 50 years here.
There are perfect conditions. The course couldn't be better, and it is accessible to everybody. So as part of this Mecca golf experience. Where does the golf club fit in, and what does it mean to you to be part of this group of competitors who have joined forces?
It's really good. I mean, we have our big resorts like Treetops and Garland and Otsego Resort, which have multiple golf courses, lodging, and great resort amenities and everything like that. Then you have the golf courses like myself, Gaylord Golf Club. We have Lakes of the North. We have Mishaway, also Indian River, up in Indian River. So we have a few standalones. So for us, it's great to be able to work with the package partners in town, all the hotels, all the resorts, and they can book golf with us and put packages together so that when you call them, you call up the hotel, say you call up Baymont or Hampton or any of those in town, and say, hey, I want to book a golf package. I want to play these 3 golf courses. Can you put that together for me? They'll put that package together for you. When you come up here, you go into the hotel, you pay for your hotel and your golf there. They hand you a ticket. So you walk in and see me, you've got a group of 16 guys. One guy comes in, hands me a ticket, you're good to go play golf. All 16 don't have to come and check in. So it's a great experience for the golfers coming up on a package to be able to come up, not have to worry about whipping their wallet out at every golf course and making sure everybody's checked in. It's just you check in at the hotel, you get your voucher, and you come out and play golf and have a great time.
It's like having your own concierge.
Exactly.
Make all the arrangements.
Exactly. Try to make it easy for the golfer, so it's just the easiest thing they can do is come up on vacation, have fun, and not work at it.
As we continue giving you a taste of the history and longevity throughout the Gaylord Golf Mecca, I thought it was only fitting to give you an actual taste of some of the incredible food available during your golf trip. It was back in 1919 that the original Sugar Bowl restaurant became a fixture in downtown Gaylord, sort of the linchpin of that Bavarian theme that is still prevalent throughout the town. Now these days, if you are looking for some incredible, authentic Mexican cuisine, El Patron is in the Sugar Bowl building. There's a little history walk through the back hallway and a menu that will not disappoint. So make a note that when you bring your group to the Gaylord Golf Mecca, El Patron is the place for dinner. Now, we've got more golf straight ahead, so stick around as we continue our tour of the Gaylord Golf Mecca. We continue our tour throughout the Gaylord Golf Mecca, this northern Michigan hotbed of great golf and beauty and history and longevity and value. And we've only got time left for a couple more stops on the tour, probably because I keep talking too much. Our next stop brings us to the northern end of the Mecca in Onaway, where we find a Reese Jones masterpiece known as Black Lake Golf Club. We talk about featured courses in the Gaylord Golf Mecca. Black Lake is certainly one of them. Can you speak to the appeal of golf in the region?
Oh, wow. Well, you know, the Gaylord area has some of the best designed golf courses, top designers from Treetops with the Robert Trent Jones Sr., Tom Fazio. Up here we have Reese Jones. There's just quality golf all the way around through here. And I think one of the things that's big for the Mecca is that all these golf courses are kept in immaculate condition. That's part of being a member of the Gaylord Golf Mecca, that you know, we really try and keep our courses to a high level, high standard for conditioning.
You have this unique coalition of competitors, I like to call it. I mean, you're all in the golf business, but you're all sending customers to others if you don't have space for them, or if somebody has a different agenda or different plan. Throughout the Mecca, everybody takes care of everybody else.
Yeah, you know, the golfers return to the Gaylord Golf Mecca year after year, and they're always looking for a different golf experience in the area. So if Black Lake may not get you this year, but we might get you 2 years from now. You might be at the Gaylord Golf Club or Mishaway Pines. So we want to make sure your experience is top-notch with whichever golf course you're going to play. So it's important to us, and I like to think of us as all friendly competitors that are here for the same goal. Yeah. You know, golf for northern Michigan.
You think about this trip to Onaway, I-75, exit 310, in case you're wondering, and the remoteness of this location. You know, if you're coming up to Black Lake, you need to spend some time here and just soak in the serenity that's here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a beautiful property. We sit on about 1,000 acres total between the golf course and the education center, and there's a lot to do up here. You know, you're just in nature all the way. You know, Onaway's a small town. We're proud to be part of that, but we're also very proud to be part of the Gaylord Golf Mecca.
And you've got your own lodging options here.
Absolutely. 200 accommodations, a 51-site campground. We have condominiums that are available. We've got it all. You know, you can launch your boat here and go fishing on Black Lake, so there's a lot of opportunity here.
We've got one stop left on this tour of the Gaylord Golf Mecca, and there is no way we can tell the story of the Mecca without including Treetops Resort and talking with my friend Paul Beechnow, who was in the room when the Mecca was formulated, right?
That is correct, I was, very much so. Treetops here really gave us the credibility and the recognition that we needed to be what we felt was a bona fide golf destination in the state of Michigan.
We are standing on the hole where Treetops got its name because, as you can see behind us, you can see the tops of trees basically forever. From the beginning until now, how have you seen this Mecca grow in reputation and in reach?
It's just really been phenomenal. You know, when we started out with the small marketing campaign, we had 6 golf courses and we thought that was pretty special. And we really just wanted to set a name within the state of Michigan. And as we started doing some research on the growth of golf at that time in the mid-'80s, golf was booming, and we really latched onto something. We're within a 6-hour drive of some of the top golf destinations in the Midwest, some of the top player participation rates, and we set out to make a name as the Gaylord Golf Mecca. And if you would have asked me if I would envision the level of success, I would have said, you're crazy, but we just saw an explosion of courses and great owners, great operators, great golf pros, and it's allowed me to stay here for 37 years.
We talk about the 81 holes here at Treetops as being the collection that's most known across the country. What does it mean to the Mecca to have Treetops as sort of the cornerstone property?
Well, you won't find a better collection of golf courses in the United States by the quality of designers that have built courses here at Treetops. It started out with Robert Trent Jones Sr., of course, standing right here with Harry Melling. And Harry Melling had a vision that he wanted to build a golf course for every day of the week. And he made 4 out of those 7 days. Let's say 5 if you throw in 3 tops. But Tom Fazio, Rick Smith, one of the best golf course designers in the United States, really paid attention to those best designers, built 2 courses there, and then of course 3 Tops, which has been named as the best par 3 course in America by a lot of places, and it's a special place, but it definitely gives us the credibility, takes us to a national level for sure.
There are people all over the country watching this show, seeing our conversation, and I'm reminded that you are greeting guests more and more often from outside of the Midwest. They are flying in here from parts of America where going outside in July is not a very good idea because it's oppressively hot. What's it like to see the nation embrace Gaylord as a golf destination?
It's really special. We have aligned ourselves with Traverse City Airport. It's the 3rd busiest airport in the state of Michigan in terms of enplanements. And we've done some co-op marketing programs that are targeting those extremely hot summer areas like Atlanta, like Dallas. Houston is coming on board with a nonstop this year. Charlotte, the East Coast, New York, Boston, services nonstops to Traverse City. So it's really a dream come true. When we first started the Gaylord Golf Mecca, that was the thought, is we are an amazing summer golf destination. We just didn't have the funds to go into some of those big markets. But as we've grown, as we've become more well-known and drawn more media attention, it has allowed us to go into some of those markets. And people absolutely love northern Michigan. I mean, how can you beat days like this? Beautiful spring and summer temperatures, lush green areas, so much water. It's just a special place across the United States.
That, my friends, is a fast-paced tour of the Gaylord Golf Mecca, and I'd like you to hold on to 4 key ideas: history, longevity, excellence, and value, because everywhere you go in the Mecca, you'll find that theme woven through each destination. So now it's time for you to put together your trip to this northern Michigan paradise. Jump online and go to GaylordGolfMecca.com and get ready to make the kind of memories that will last you a lifetime. Memories like this one from a beautiful closing shot.